It's time for Paper Mario. Woohoo! Hello, welcome back to P-Storm. I am Pluvius Lilon, and today we're playing Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door. Now, I have played the original GameCube version of this game, but that was like 20 years ago, so I'm probably not going to remember much about it. But yeah, either way, let's begin. From the beginning, obviously. Hopefully the load times aren't as bad as Super Princess Peach. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the Thousand-Year Door. An awfully long time ago... Oh yeah, sorry if I sound a little raspy. I'm in a strange and far-off land, a big bustling town. It was a town where people lived very happy lives, and it was said that the town was very prosperous. I might be coming down with something, it might just be allergies, but one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared and shook. It was as if the very world had come to a violent end. And in but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales. And when the town's site no longer held relics of its past, people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and that a magnificent treasure rested there. Indeed, this is the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. Yes, this is where it begins, in the Sea of Rogueport, the tale of the quest for the legendary treasure, and the Thousand-Year Door starts here. But yeah, I might be coming down with something, it might just be allergies, but either way, I'm like, you know, my voice still works, so gotta make hay while the sun shines.
Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so paranoid. I come all the way here on holiday, only to be stuck with Toadsworth. It's so stifling. Once in a while, I'd like the chance to look around on my own and see what I want. But now that I'm doing it, all I see is that the town has a very, distinct flavor.
Oh, Missy. Oh, I thought that was the mouse talking. Well, let's just roll with it. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads, but this is a special favorite.
Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside it?
This box holds a map that shows where to find treasure. But the box has a magic lock on it, and it will only open for a pure and noble heart. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as me touches it.
Ooh.
If the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. Go on, hold it.
I suppose I could try opening it.
Never open boxes from strangers. You've got frickin' mail! Yo, Mario, we got frickin' mail. I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Now, let's see here.
Hello there, Mario. I am currently suffering from a stroke. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try and find the treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt it for it. I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? Won't you, you motherfucker? Also, I've included the map with his letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come!
What do you know? It's true. There's a weathered old map in here with a letter. Check it out. Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Prologue, Rogue's Welcome. Excuse me, sir. Please wake up, sir. The town you'd been speaking of has come into view. Look, it's Rogueport. You see, we'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a tiny bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? Oh wow, they totally redid the soundtrack, too. What's that? I'm sorry? You see there's a princess waiting here for you. Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, I may not remember much about the GameCube version, but the GameCube version of the Rogueport theme is burned into my goddamn memory from, you know, how much of the game takes place in Rogueport. Yeah. This ain't my first rodeo, Chief. Oi, welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. You look a bit green, so have a wee bit of advice on me. Hit that save block to save. 'Cause the thing about life is, you never know when you're gonna kick the old bucket.
What you want, pal? Huh? A princess in a pink dress? I ain't seen nothing like that, no. I'd remember a princess, probably. What do you want this chick anyway, pal? Owe you money? Or is she your girlfriend?
Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, freak. Oh, that's Goombella. Oh, come off it. I know you're a nosy book nerd, so don't play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking, so be a good little student and tell us what you know, right now.
Never. I don't have anything to say to you creeps. Ew.
I suppose it wouldn't be right for a sassy little lass like you to meet with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking the firebrand to our fortress. As you command, Lord Crump. We're on it.
No, stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream, really.
Well, let's fight him.
Like I'd go anywhere with a smelly loser like you. Not likely.
What? What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? Gah, it's always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of the old crumper bomb.
It's so dramatic.
Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer.
Yeah, I'll jump on him.
Whoa! Yes, you're doing awesome. Don't you let up.
Okay, either action commands aren't, or yeah, either action commands aren't enabled yet, or my timing's off. Yeah, I think the game just doesn't want me to know this yet. Oh, never mind. My timing was just off.
You've got him on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him.
There we go. You have to press A slightly before the impact. But not that much before.
You did it. You did it. Yes. And you got star points. That's what these little things are. Star points. The star points you get will show up here. When you get 100 points, you go up a level. Don't forget that, okay?
Okay. You got a couple decent shots in, I'll give you that. But, unfortunately for you, that means... it's go time! Punish him!
Quick, this way! Whew, what a bunch of bozos. Let's just sneak out of here. What do you say? Oh!
It's a lot of X-Nauts.
Stop!
I like that sound effect.
Where'd they go, huh? You, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone? Crud, they bolted.
Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks. I've just gotta give you a little reward. My name's Goombella. I'm a junior at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you?
I'm Mario.
Mario? Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow. I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right?
Yeah, that's probably...
Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if it weren't for some legendary treasure here.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, 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 bucko. What do you got there?
It's a map, Goombella.
Oh my gosh, is that a map? You have to tell me where you got that. Princess Peach? What?
Great hoogly boogly, if it isn't Master Mario. Oh.
Great hoogly boogly, if it isn't Master Mario! Bit of a coincidence bumping into another one of this sort of place, hmm? Ho-ho! So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? Burgers? Ah, indeed. Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport. Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped into this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her. Surely. But I know my place, Master Mario. And this is not it. I leave this task to you. I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your HP running low. Just drop on in. Oh, yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill off all your MP. A little rest there will fill all your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Huh, I say.
Princess Peach. Did he mean, like, Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King? The one you rescue? Wait a sec, this is wild. Princess Peach sent you here with that treasure map? Whoa, this is really intense. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? Do you think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Oh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll find some clues about Princess Peach. Great. We're all good then. Let's go, Mario.
Okay, Goombella's abilities. A primer. When you approach people or objects, you may see an icon appear over Goombella's head. If that happens, you can press X to learn more about that person or object. Press X to learn about a person.
That's Goomther the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged.
Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. Press X to learn about a location.
We're in pink polka dot land right now. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters.
Sometimes you'll learn some interesting tidbits. Try using your ability whenever you can. That concludes this little primer. Do you think you've mastered Goombella's abilities now? Of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle, too. She can jump to attack with a head bonk or look up enemy HP and weakness with her tattle ability.
First off, we gotta find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I don't actually know where he lives. His name's Professor Frankly, and he looks like this. Oh, before I forget to mention it, from here on, if you ever feel lost or confused, try pressing ZL. That'll be my cue to share any info I know, which might help us figure out what to do next. Studying pays off. That guy's a local Goomba. He'll give you advice and stuff, so he's okay. His tips totally might come in handy, so you ought to talk to him as often as possible.
You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? If you press R, if you press R, you can check your current HP. I can't believe you didn't know that. If you have low HP, you ought to go rest in an inn so you can recover. Use your head.
Well, I could just save.
That's a lazy Dugan. He hunts shady jobs that he expects to pay well. I bet he's never done an honest day's work in his life. What a piece of work.
Professor Frankly. Actually, I think a guy by that name lives over on the east side. Just go east from here. As you enter town from the harbor, just hang a right. So, what about him? Did this guy steal something important from you, or what?
Oops! Pardon me, sucker!
Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. The guy bumps into you and just runs off like that. Unbelievable. Some people are so rude. This is Rogueport's east side. It's considered dangerous here, even for Rogueport. This is Ishnael's turf. He's the leader of a band of thieves called the Robos. Then again, you can also find Merlon here. He can help your partners level up. Still, it's definitely too rough for a place. It's definitely too rough a place for a non-ruffian like me to walk alone.
Oh. I thought that bandit stole all our stuff, but I guess not.
That's Goomfrey the Goomba. He looks kind of shady, I guess, but he's cool. People call him a fixer. You know, a guy that can make any problem just go away.
Hey, you big old rube. It ain't smart talking to people you don't know. You never know when a guy might go wild and attack. Be careful. Live longer.
Wonder if this could be Professor Frankly's workshop. You know, the building with Professor Frankly's face on it.
Oh, hi, there you are, Professor Frankly.
What's that? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now you, wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Elizagoom. I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right?
Wow, yes, sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas!
Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stuck out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. Then that guy behind you is... It's me, Mario! Who?
Mario. Professor, he's Mario. You know, the famous one.
Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm, I haven't a clue what's hip right now. Is it hip to fuck bees? In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly.
Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study for that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
Archaeologists and historians have to search for the truth in those fairy tales, though. I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it.
Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. The crystal stars? To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. That's how the old saying goes, and with a rhyme that solid, it must be true. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first collect the 7 crystal stars. Oh, hey, I researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kind of matches the old saying. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday? Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned? It must be, but we're in luck. It seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map. What? Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Astounding. This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map! You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful even. With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door. Right on, Professor. Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario. Let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door. Off we must go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath this town.
Okay, let's just follow the professor.
I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you?
Gross.
We can use this pipe to get under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving.
What's this guy's deal?
That's Gus. He's part of that band of thieves who call themselves the Robos. He looks like a total maniac, but he's actually a nice guy. Don't judge books by covers. Whoa, hold up now. You're an outsider. Past this point is the turf of Ishnael, head of the Robos. It's 10 coins to pass through. You try to pass without paying, and I'm afraid I'll have to whip you good. It's really simple. If you don't pay, you don't pass. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Mario, something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there's quite a few hoodlums below, so, keep your guard up. Would you two like to practice your action commands before we descend? They're the basics of battle, after all.
One sec. Sorry about that. Just had to take a quick phone call. Okay, so...
Good call. In that case, let's have a little practice session. Goombella, you can be Mario's opponent. What? Me? Are you serious? Oh, gee, okay. I'll do my best, I guess. First, we'll practice the jump action command. That okay with the both of you? Choose the jump command, then choose which enemy you'll attack. When you choose a command, the action command details will be shown at the bottom of the screen. For the action command jump, press A at the exact moment you stop on an opponent. Give it a go.
Too late. Oops, you didn't get a nice, so you failed the action command. Shake it off and try again. Perfect. Well, well, you got a nice rating. The action command was a success. Succeeding at action commands will increase the damage you deal to your opponents, or do other good stuff. Now it's your turn to attack, Goombella. Shake a leg. But I don't have legs, sir. I only have feet. Get ready, Mario. Press A just before your enemy strikes you. Okay, here goes, Mario. Ah, well done. You pulled off a guard action command. That will decrease the damage you receive from attacks. Just mashing A won't be enough. Success requires timing. Action commands change depending on the attack. Best to stay on your toes, huh? Anyway, next let's practice hammer action commands. After you select hammer, choose who you want to attack. I can't attack Professor Frankly. Once you get close to your opponent, tilt the left stick to the left. Then release the left stick at the same time you see the star flash. Stop there. How did that feel, Mario? Got a pretty good grasp on action commands now? Excellent. Now for a real treat. I'll teach you a really incredible technique. This time, press B at the exact moment the enemy attack lands. Goombella, try to attack Mario one more time. You got it, Professor. Too soon. Oops, you failed the super guard. Try to press B with even tighter timing than the guard. See? You turned the foe's attack back on him. I mean, her. That's a super guard. If you do a super guard with B, you take no damage and damage your enemy in return. But super guards are harder than standard A guards. Choose wisely between them. Then that concludes Action Commands 101. Ha ha ha! Sorry, professorial humor. How'd that go over? Would you like to practice your action commands a bit more? No. I expected nothing less, Mario. You're a quick learner. You're already a pro, I'm sure. Well, I do believe we're all set for our quest, Down below we go. Hop onto the pipe and press A to enter it. Brr, brr, brr. Alright, if there's a save point down there, then I guess that's, okay. We're gonna end the episode here. First I want to hit that crack in the wall. Front-facing Paper Mario is fucking cursed. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part, and we're gonna see what's going on in the sewer next episode. I vaguely remember, but you know, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, see you next episode.